And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Shadow Empire in Fontus, some aliens, Mayhem. It's around 287. We have 8 decisions. We got a danger event, different danger event, different danger event. So that's going to be 3 or 8 decisions right there. And we got some unrest, worker strike sort of stuff.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. Confirming orders.
Roger that. Yes, sir. Roger that, sir. Aye, aye, sir.
We'll agree to that one. I know that one's definitely worth it. Lancaster, I think, is as well. I think Lancaster is you. Yes. So this is the city that probably warrants being a few levels higher.
Copy that.
Mine extension. So we got a petrol well that's about to run out. This will be the last extend on it. They rolled pretty terribly. The best roll was, difficulty was 187. They rolled 101. So only 9,000 more oil in that well. So the well will not be long for this world, let's say. And then our oil income will decline more.
Move out. Mission accomplished. Move out. Mission accomplished.
It's definitely not going to help with the logistical situation. Air recon.
Birds are in the sky. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
And the other air recon.
Birds are in the sky. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Continuing our attack down the road.
Move out. Mission successful.
We lost 7 subunits to 8 subunits. We're definitely reaching the point where I think the lack of supplies is becoming an issue. Although that doesn't mean I'm not necessarily going to continue attacking.
Call in the tank. Mission successful.
Okay. So these guys will continue to chase down that machine gun unit that's cut off and presumably doesn't have enough supplies to get enough readiness back. We're going to push probably this hex on the next turn to sort of shorten the line. And then, yeah, we're trying to work towards the city here. How successfully we can do that with the situation with the logistics getting worse and worse is up for debate. When we can see that it's entry into the city here that is the final bottleneck. Let's try to clear the road situation up around here. We got a little bit of circular roading, which we don't want. So the easiest way to start with that is delete the road that bypasses the city. Like so. That might help a little bit with the logistics. We'll do the same on this airfield road. We only need one of these two roads coming to the airfield. We don't need both. Oh, interesting. This place is now loyal enough that we're getting militia off of it. If that's the case, I probably don't need to retain the professional troops. So let's start bringing up the 5th Infantry. It's definitely not the case here, although you are improving. Well, it says it's worsening. It's mostly danger and arrest, and the corporate basic power is going to be random one-offs. So the main source of unrest there is going to go away. So it's improving, just not quickly enough. That truck station is complete. I'm tempted to go for another level on it. In fact, let's go for another level. We're a level 2 zone. We can splurge for a level 2 truck station.
Order acknowledged. Order acknowledged. Order acknowledged.
And then replacements. We did lose a bunch of rifles. Lose a new armored unit. New light tank unit. Although apparently the logistics was good enough to get them delivered, which is the old ones delivered, which is good to see. Okay. Still got bottlenecking on building the closer truck stations. We'll see if the improvements in the road network and the operation of the new truck station here help to drive more access down here. If we can get access, not necessarily to the front, because that might be a bridge too far at the moment, but if that improvements here help get us access specifically to here, then we can start pushing colonists into the city to get enough workers to work the public jobs, to get the truck station done, to get the ports working. Okay, sorry about that. Phone call. There's someone else in the house, so they'll probably answer it. In the meantime, I think we're at a good place to continue with this turn. Could do a Cold Rebellion. The Cold Rebellion 2 is probably worth playing. Would like a 3, but we'll do a Shadow Spy, get the 2 off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Success. It wasn't a critical success, although it was still enough to max the people joining the rebellion. Let me continue the second turn. 2 more turns, we'll have the High Command Palace complete. When that's done, I think I'm going to start building up the storage capacity of the capital. Let's cycle that turn. Oh, we can see them definitely starting to mass significantly more troops. So our offense may have to come to a halt here soon. Okay, it's around 288. We have 7 decisions awaiting us. One of our metal mining facilities is officially empty, so we'll be getting less metal per turn. And that's just to confirm. Nice, simple. Workers are being harassed. We tried to mitigate that with investigation, but a success. It was mitigated.
Roger that. Roger
Given
that.
some of the demands with worker when
sir.
it comes to the strikes.
Yes.
Money can solve it. We'll solve it with money. Improve Lancaster. Everything again, except for the 2 zones that are having having worker issues. Everything's going at speed. Yeah, so we're now 2 empty metal mines. 5,000 left in the next 2 to run out. Oil's got 9K left. Okay. And yeah, when that one runs out, that will be out as well. Okay. Back to the front, looking at the bottlenecks. We're still having bottlenecking around the same place. Okay, so we're finally hitting the point where, yeah, the supply situation is simply what the game would consider insufficient. Food is being delivered. There's adequate food, but we're below like 25% supply. 20, 25, probably 20%. Yeah, looks like we're below 20%. Which is a concern. In fact, it means these guys, one of these guys doesn't even have enough action points to carry out the attack here. So we might not actually be able to get rid of this infantryman.
Mission accomplished.
He's withdrawn. We're not going to chase him farther back for the moment because we don't have the supplies to.
Going in.
Attack here, try to drive them back. I think this is the limited attack we're going to do. We didn't even do the recon. Oh yeah, we're definitely feeling that supply pinch. No, this is the last of the attack. We're going to wait until the supplies resort themselves. The attacking is not helping. Okay. Yeah, I think it's time to cycle the turn again. Yeah, this one I think this is going to the attack here is basically bottomed out until we can improve the logistics. And the Maritime Trading House is not probably the solution unless we bring another port online. Yeah, because we're getting 31% through, but it's not due to loading, it's due to unloading. So I have to improve the capacity to unload at the delivery end, which is sort out the workers, basically. Which is very slowly happening. We are in both of these locations slowly hiring up. But slowly hiring up is not enough. So we've got a port there. Don't need this airbase actually working. Let's mothball the airbase. We don't need that port working, so we'll mothball that port and that airbase to save workers, right? That's the plan. So that basically mothballed half the government-owned industry there to get the port, the railhead, and the truck station working better. That should have reduced the work requirements by quite a bit. Yeah, by like 10,000. We do probably want that port working. We got enough workers there. Again, we're going to mothball the airbase. It doesn't pull that many workers, but it's pulling some workers. And then things we want on the side, it would be nice to probably get this rare resource where artifacts extracted. So let's begin cycling there.
Wilco.
You've got a little bit of scrap. It's the only area down here with scrap. We might as well roll the archaeological effort. Okay, now we know there's nothing there. We're going to cycle the turn. We have the 5th coming down, although the 5th is probably not going to be helping the logistical situation. What it's coming down is coming down with fresh units, basically. And most of these units are at least getting their food. So I'm definitely not worried about them starving. We're just not getting enough supply to continue the offensive. Okay, may see some movement from Becker. It's looking like once we adjust for readiness, we're now about at parity standpoint. So we definitely need to wait for our units to be resupplied before we can realistically begin the attack again. Round 289, we have 9 decisions. Did get our 25 bureaucracy assets. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Roger that.
Sorry, I'm having hiccups. Riot and Notodox.
Roger that.
Calm down the money. Calm down the
Wilco.
money. Good old
Affirmative.
money trick to keeping people happy.
Copy that. Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
No, we'll accept.
Yes, sir.
This is Lancaster, which should be upgraded as well. Yeah.
Roger that.
.48 or 45.8. I think it was 45.6 earlier. So we're definitely still up trending. Okay, so the last unit they had over there starved to death in the pocket. Anyway, we're still bottlenecking around here, so there's no immediate solution in sight. High Command Palace is done, so we're going to start building up the storage for bullets, fuel. Might do water. Probably won't do water. Probably just do bullets, and bullets, fuel, food, power. What are we wasting on water? Yeah, we're wasting basically the entire storage on water, and we're not shipping from overseas. Although that's actually a thing I should check. Nota docs.
Standing by.
Zone inventory. Ah, you are trying to send water. No, stop sending water.
Roger that.
So you were sending water. You're trying to send water. That's no
Standing
good.
by. Yes, sir.
That was the wrong button.
Yes, sir.
Turn that over.
Standing by.
Zone
Yes,
inventory.
sir.
Don't send water.
Yes, sir.
Are you trying to send water? I think you might be trying. Let's tell you you're not allowed to.
Standing by for orders.
Yeah.
Or at least bring up the things we can check. Yeah, you're trying as well.
Yeah.
Turn that off. And you're not trying. No, wait. You are trying and you're succeeding, which is
Standing by.
also not what we want.
Order acknowledged.
Zone orders. Wrong
Order
click.
acknowledged. Standing by. Order acknowledged.
Don't send water.
Order acknowledged.
So what we want to be seeing is... this. 0 out, but it's not complaining about out. Right, here we got some out, here we got a complaint about out. It wants to send, but it's not succeeding. It wants to send, but not succeeding. Here it was just straight up succeeding, which is kind of what we don't need. Okay, your loyalty is up. We don't actually want you to be an independent zone. That's... if I just do a zone merge, what does that look like? Abort, because I think I need to have a culture up. So, zone orders, regular zone. And then this one down here is another one. Loyalty is high enough. Oh, we've already got the cultural adaptation here. So it is now time to zone merge. Into you. Why is that not letting me merge? Theory 100% should merge. because it has assets. I need to destroy the assets. Okay. This is not going to make them happy.
Yes, sir.
But I'm going to abort and recast. Is that's what I need to do?
Standing by for
Yes, sir.
orders.
Yes. Okay. So if I do the load mass, 0% of the population is going to transfer. Although I can do it to the other two and cannot merge a large zone into a small zone.
Standing by
Yes,
for
sir.
orders.
Apparently I need to make these zones incorporated as well.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're going to abort again.
Yes, sir.
We are going to try to do that merge. Just can't do it right now. Also, we're going to call you up again. I'm going to start
Standing by.
recruiting
Yes, sir.
colonists from here. Because we're going to try to get rid of the zone.
Yes, sir.
So if we can shrink the zone, it should be easier to merge. Unless I did the wrong zone. Was I having the wrong zone selected? I had the wrong zone selected. I deleted the buildings in the zone I wanted to merge into. Whoops. Nationalize you. We disband you. So now we got you selected.
Standing
Call
by. Yes, sir.
merge. Now that will merge. Okay,
Yes, sir.
here we go. See, so we're gonna piss the city off because I destroyed a bunch of their quality of life buildings for no good reason. Whoops. Okay. So I'm gonna try to reduce the number of zones we have, that would be good. Let's see if the bottlenecking can improve in the next couple turns. Hopefully it does. And truck station finished, so that's a pretty good improvement. So hopefully that make a big difference. The other thing to do is I have a high-speed rail here. Well, apparently not even enough workers for the high-speed rail. No, there was enough. Is it not enough power? Yeah, not enough power for some reason. No? You had enough power. Or did you not have enough workers last turn, but you now have enough this turn? I suspect it is that latter one. Okay. Or 10% protected zone difficulties? It's not strain. It must be something else with the zone. Okay. Where to ship? Because that would help a lot with the power rate. Or the rail system would be improving that. High-speed rail. 3 turns, that shouldn't be too hard to pay for.
Roger.
So let's do that. Throw enough columns at the problem to make sure the workers are still working, or there's enough workers working.
Roger.
There we go. And we've got enough there, so don't need to be worried about there. Here we'd like to ship workers, but we're not allowed to, because the shipping's saturated. Okay. Maritime trading houses. This would be a good time to review the contracts. So you don't have enough to ship from there. Would make sense to eventually try to upgrade the shipping line.
Yes, sir.
So let's. Oh, I need 7 more workers if we're gonna do shipping line improvements. Dock construction is
Yes, sir.
incredibly expensive.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Let that happen. Yeah, I think we're just ready to cycle the turn. Or we've got replacements we need to do. Let's do the replacements first. Okay. So we're gonna hold. We're gonna do limited offensives. I'd like to straighten the line if we could, so if we can get rid of that guy, that would be tempting. But let's get these guys all green up here. And we do a throughway attack, drive you back. See how that works. And then tech-wise, 19%, 59%, 27%. Okay. Cycling the turn. Yeah, definitely concerned with the raw numbers that we're starting to see on the Becker side of the border. It's around 290. We have 10 decisions. Roaming Thieves, Marauders, Suicide Wave. None of those are good. One of the recycling facilities is depleted.
Yes, sir.
Let's go
Sir,
more
yes, sir.
research.
Yes, sir.
Firm. Zone decisions, protest,
We'll
given some
go.
of their demands.
Roger.
Full support.
Copy
Full
that.
support.
Yes.
Full support. Zone upgrade to level 3,
Yes, sir.
sure. Zone upgrade to level 4. Sure. You can go all the way up to 6. Nice. And what's the bottlenecking? Okay, so we're now at the point where it's not a bottleneck to the city. It's a bottleneck from the city. That means I can fix some of the problems, because I can ship workers in.
Yes, sir.
There we go. So that should help. Hopefully get the truck station done. At which point I'll be probably trying to ship more workers in so we can get the actual assets operational. The air bases might be tempting to actually use. Okay, so we now have a full brigade on each of the hexes. We're still having supply issues. It's not... Well, some of it is actually food. We're having food delivery issues, apparently, because of how bad the supply is out here in the yellow hex. I can fix that a little bit by just forking the road. Oh no, that's how bad the logistics is. Okay. That is a sign that the logistics is not good. Okay, so that might help. That might help. Well, help these guys. Help all of them, no. Help a specific subset of them, maybe. Okay, demilitarization facility finished. I want to continue expanding that, because that's how we get more metal. The slow, gradual expansion of our metal supply is what we want. And then we're going to need more workers there to do that. We'll just give you all the colonists we can.
Understood.
Recycling facility was delayed, but that's fine. It'll finish next turn. High speed went at speed. Just queued that up. These were delayed. Now that we've got workers in, we should finish one of them. And if we finish one of them, I'll help with the other one. Okay. Okay. We do have a Call to Rebellion. Let's try playing that Call to Rebellion. Shadow Spy. Director. Secret Service.
Yes,
Play.
sir.
Covert Ops. Call to Rebellion. On the capital.
Yes, sir.
Critical success. Maximum population defect. And we're still at 45.8 as we've kind of stalled out here due to supply issues. I think the supply issues are hopefully gonna resolve soon over the next couple turns, and we'll be moving again. Still don't think they've mobilized enough to stop us if we're not having a supply issue. Although they have done enough to get us real stuck with the amount of bullets we're delivering. And then at some point, I'm going to be wanting... would really like ammo compactation. Well, less lightweight ammo, more ammo compactation. Makes a fire the same effect with less ammo. This would be really useful. It may... It's tempting to even delay redesigning the troops until we pick that up. Although I can't guarantee when that's going to come up. Okay. Nothing concerning. We're definitely having supply issues. That's what's stopping. Well, that's what stops almost every offensive usually in Shadow Empire. If you get a good one going, if you don't hit supply issues, it just keeps going usually. Round 291, we've got 10 decisions. Abductions, quack doctors. So that's 2 of the 10. Another one of the second facilities is becoming empty. Let's grab that manager that we had, the court manager. That might make any adequate replacement to that governor.
Sir, yes, sir.
Let's
Roger
confirm. Okay, so we finished the other one we're doing. We'll do motorized RPG.
Affirmative. Roger that. Yes, sir.
We're running a little low on money.
Copy
We're gonna have to
that.
try to do some
Yes, sir. Roger
looking
that.
for money.
Copy that.
Ancient underground complex. So this is a situation where we can talk to the AI. We can see that there's no difficulty on talk to the AI. So the AI has not yet been annoyed enough for us to fail.
Roger that.
It discovered resonance scanners for us. Okay. Where is resonance scanners? Over here. We probably do want to do that at some point. Double space recon of a model. Okay. It's not a bad thing. Might be where they're actually building the next redesign. Design. Facility recycling facility completed. This is a 23K recycling facility, so we probably do want to just continue expanding.
Wilco.
You're done. I'm going to want you to immediately continue expanding up
Yes,
to 2.
sir.
Should put enough workers in to make sure that you can continue expanding construction.
Yes, sir.
That's actually not going to quite be enough, but hopefully it'll recruit 400 workers. It probably won't. It'll probably end up making it a 3-turn build instead of a 2-turn build. Oh, and with more people here, we're getting much, much improved unloading. In fact, we're getting full unloading now. So yeah, it's really, now it's here to here being the issue. And we're not seeing anything from here to here, actually, because these guys can pick up to 5 hexes away on roads. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the worst here, which is these guys, is 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess they're all just picking it from the city. Yeah, so the city is where the problem is. Which makes sense, seeing as the problem is probably the rail. We're saturating what's on the rail at the end of the rail. Fair enough. So if we get this truck station... Well, this one will help, because this will be another 800. This will make it up to 2,400. The C lane is 2,500, which isn't being disrupted at the moment. So the level 2 truck station will about allow maximal transit over the road network. It gets focused. Oh, and I've been meaning to, and I haven't started doing it. Capital. Construct. Government. No, it's not government, it's logistics. Logistics. Power
Yes,
bank.
sir. Roger that, sir.
Logistics.
Yes, sir.
Ammo depot.
Roger that, sir.
Logistics. Fuel
Yes,
depot.
sir. Roger that, sir.
Logistics. We'll do
Yes,
food.
sir. Roger that, sir.
I'm not going to bother with water. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with water. Don't need the radiation. Don't need the bunkerization. Maybe should do social housing, worker apartments, and the bureaucratic office. We'll give it, because we just queued up a bunch of stuff. Although, a lot of the things we just built don't actually require very many workers, even to build. Yeah, we'll let them get underway. before we think about upgrading anything else. Most of those are complete in one turn. We're actually losing food. So at some point we may want to expand food production. We've got enough stockpiling, that's not too much of an issue. And yeah, we're not even shipping water from the HQ. We're making so much water everywhere locally that none needs to ship. So we don't need any more water storage. The power is maybe something we'll want, especially start swapping over to more energy weapons. Okay, let's cycle a turn. See if that improves the state of our logistics at the front line. It's Becker's turn. We see the units moving around a little bit. Although, I'm already seeing the quality improvement after more and more supplies are getting through. From the shipping improving, so that's a good sign. In a couple turns, we might actually catch up with our supply situation. And then we'll be attacking again. Round 292. We have 5 decisions. Got another call to rebellion in there, that's good to see. You want population happiness to hit 91%? I'd like that too.
Affirmative.
I'll agree to it, even though I have not going to go out of my way to fix
sir.
it.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Appoint a governor. We got a 28 capacity. This is probably the corp guy, corp manager.
Roger that.
Oh, we can see all the troops up here because of the spies. Okay. Oh yeah, the supply situation is improving. It's still pretty bad. We're still behind on the bullets, but it is getting better. Yeah, we're at the point where it's actually unloading. So we got it to here. We just don't have enough trucks to get it places. High-speed rail is done. Whole shipping. The storage is improved. Truck station in Noda Docks is now done. Stacking facility is a little delayed. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You only delivered 97%, but actually succeeded on the rolling at a full 100. Should finish next turn. Assuming we can get enough in to finish.
Yes, sir.
And then yeah, we will continue expanding these. So
Yes, sir.
ammo
Roger
depot,
that, sir. Yes,
fuel
sir.
depot,
Roger that, sir.
the food
Yes, sir.
silo.
Roger that, sir.
Oil is not out yet. It's down to 5k left. It's got 12k, 12.5k in there. That's actually the most full. I think that's actually all the oil we have in the nation is those 3 deposits. So not a good thing when those things run out. Oh no, I got a couple other ones. Axial and Amaro Wharf have few. If I needed to, I could probably use that one. Okay. Yeah, the food situation is actually getting worse. So that is probably a sign that I need to expand the farm. That farm is capped. Oh, I don't own the farm. That's not a farm I own. That's, civilian farm. So I got that farm. Probably, actually, do I have a, hydroponics factory in the capital? No. I think the hydroponics factory probably... Yeah, let's start getting a hydroponics factory built in the capital as well.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
Okay. Could put more rebels up here. We can see from the spies we do have embedded they are having rebel problems. Although they have a large number of troops, so the rebel problems aren't super problematic problems, they're just problems.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and I'm almost out of money. Before I spend all the political power on sending rebels.
Roger that.
Trying to make some money appear out of the void, please.
Roger that.
Okay, that will, I think, be enough for a turn. Let's do our Call to Rebellion.
Yes, sir.
Critical success maximum joins the rebellion. Okay. Oh dear. Yeah, we're spending a bit of money. About 1.9k goes out the door every turn in upkeep that does not come back in taxes. Okay, let's cycle the turn. See how the ammo delivers. Oh yeah, definitely seeing our units becoming more and more and more combat capable. We haven't even shipped more into the area, and their numbers in comparison to the other side is going up. That's their readiness improving from the ammo being delivered. It's around 293. We've got 10 decisions awaiting us. those 3 danger events of those 10. You wanted to go from 25 to 29 in 9 turns. It's going to be a bit tight. We'll agree to that.
Copy that.
I do feel like I need some more bureaucracy. Okay, this is... We're not going to succeed on the investigation here. Send in the troops.
Acknowledged. Confirming orders.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
Roger.
Copy that. Roger that. Yes, sir.
Okay. How's the construction going? Recycling facility will be done next turn. Truck station did not finish. We low rolled it at 0.1 turns out. It will finish next turn. Okay. And yeah, the supply situation here is much better. 65% delivery. The truck station finishing, I think, will help a lot more than anything else. Although, yeah, I think it is time. With the quality we've got now, it is time to attack. It'll use ammo, of course, but I think the logistics has improved enough to warrant taking that sort of swing.
Move out. Mission accomplished.
Air recon.
Birds are in the sky. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
And let's attack here. Purple and brown. So the 14th and I think the 15th worked out earlier. Oh, actually, first, let's hammer them with the artillery. Let's actually use our artillery.
Yes, sir.
We attack. Very effective attack, because we already have hammered them with the artillery. I suppose I actually had armored vehicles that we didn't use there. Do an armored vehicle attack. This is, in theory, a very successful turn. Although we'll see how well the supply situation holds up after everyone starts shooting.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. So the enemy is being driven back. But the truck station done next turn. That should almost triple the throughput coming out of the city, which should help with the supply delivery. On future turns, I might commit to bringing the first Grenadiers over from the capital region. Up to 46% victory score. That's nice to see. We do still want a little bit more money in the stockpile, so efficiency drive.
Roger that. Roger that.
It does put us over 10k. I think that's good. Let's cycle the turn, and then we'll put the part break in, as we've come up over an hour here. Okay, so end turn here seems fine. We'll be picking up with the next part if you're watching on YouTube tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, like Team RMB is, because I just saw the Team RMB chat, we're going to be taking the midstream tea break, and then I will be back to record 2 more parts tonight after the tea break. Team RMB is saying, "Hey, Will, missed you yesterday, but wanted to say thanks for the stream. The Humankind run has been interesting so far." Yep, everything's been going well, and yeah, Cindy was fine earlier today. I forgot to take a picture of Cindy, which is why there was not a picture at the beginning of the stream. But yeah, as Team RB says, it is tea time. So until the next part, I'm gonna wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and we'll be picking up in round 294 after tea. Bye for now.